Thank you, Lord. We're coming to you from the great state of Texas, the Covenant Ranch. That's where in the world we are. It's part of the Venado Macho. It's run by Mike Levy and his family out of Freer, Texas. And this is a trip, why it's special and near and dear to me is because it's a veterans trip. The Venado Macho Hunt of 2018. Say when. My name's Colorado. I've been hunting my whole life. Guiding, outfitting, and hunting.
Where in the world?
30 years now, I've made my living outdoors.
Somewhere in the outback.
We're in Mongolia.
Hello, Argentina. Right on the El Bicho. Red Square, Moscow, Russia.
Howdy, Colorado. Welcome to New Zealand.
Where in the world?
I just love it so much.
I'm gonna keep on loving it if it don't kill me.
If I had it my way, I'd take the whole world hunting. We're coming to you from the great state of Texas on a trip that I've been privileged to be asked to attend for my second year. And this is a trip, why it's special and near and dear to me is because it's a veterans trip. It's part of the Venado Macho. It's run by Mike Levy and his family out of Freer, Texas. And what we've done is bring veterans, wounded veterans, out into the outdoors with this time with just a way to say thank you for your contribution and take them on a hunting trip, but more to get them together where they can all, these guys talk to each other. They've been in the same cities, a lot of them in the same battles, and they relate to each other, where usually there's nobody around that they can relate to because they just haven't been there. Me having a son that was in Iraq for 2 tours, I've had a family member in every war. This is always a special event to me, and I'm honored, nothing short of that, to be a part of any of these activities I can partake in. Today I'm going to introduce you to quite a few heroes, and it's my honor and privilege to bring to you today's show, the Venado Macho Hunt of 2018.
To begin with, the Covenant Ranch was bought by my dad and his brother in 1990, and it was a commercial hunting operation for about 10 years. They sold hunts every year and then pretty much eliminated the commercial hunting side of it and continued with the management program that we got now. And one day just said, hey, I think it'd be really neat. All these guys are coming back from Iraq and some of them from Vietnam that love to hunt. They don't get an opportunity to hunt, and let's try to get them hunting. And everybody was on board with it. Great thing to do. So we started out with 2 hunts one year, and then it built into 4 hunts the next year, and then on, and now we're running about 15 to 20 hunts a year now with either wounded soldiers, active duty soldiers, law enforcement guys, and it's been a really neat time down here. To be able to give back to these guys that have given so much. Just to be around these guys, without hunting is always a pleasure, and it's just a great experience. But to witness the smiles on their face, and these guys are just light up when they kill a deer that they're after, and deer that we're hoping that they get a chance to take. It really makes it special. And these guys just, they've been through horrific injuries, the majority of them, and to see them smile and just forget about everything they've got going on, and to come down here and just relax, kick back, have a good time, joke around, smile. That's what it's all about. That's what, that's why we do the hunts that we do, and wouldn't have it any other way.
Where in the world is Colorado Buck is brought to you by Norma Ammunition, precision ammunition for the serious hunter. Nikon Optics, trust, earned, Nikon. Midway USA, just about everything for shooting, hunting, and the outdoors. Worldwide Trophy Adventures. The Mule Deer Foundation. Kenetrek Boots. And the Colorado Buck Special Edition Rifle. This segment brought to you by Norma Ammunition. Precision ammunition for the serious hunter.
The Covenant Ranch. Yeah, is where in the world we are fixing to be. There's the gang. Pretty good sized gang out here. All right. Hunting camp. Still my favorite place. We say, guys?
All right.
How are you? Shane?
Passed you on the mud and found you back here.
I know it, man. You never know where in the world you can find me. When I pulled up on the ranch, the Covenant Ranch, Josh Liniger and his wife been very gracious, the whole Liniger family, in allowing the Venado Macho to hold this event there. This is the second year. Last year I was there, and it was a lot of fun.
Colorado Buck's an interesting character. I got to meet him last year. It was the first time I'd ever met him. Was last year at the warrior hunt that we did. To see his passion for taking these guys out, spending time with them, and getting to just give back a little bit that he can is a really neat experience to get to witness. You can definitely tell he's got a heart for soldiers, and giving back to the first responders and the military community is pretty neat. Venado Macho is the deer contest. Freer Deer Camp is the company, and the Venado Macho contest is a contest for people all over the state can enter. They've got a contest from anything from the heaviest bobcat to the biggest buck to the heaviest buck to, I mean, I want to say there's like 75 categories, and all the entry fees, 100% of the proceeds go towards funding whatever soldier they're sponsoring that year. It's a great deal, great benefit, and have fun doing it.
My name is Bill Markham, Lieutenant Colonel, retired Army. Spent almost 29 years in the United States Army. So I had a couple of tours in Afghanistan, got banged up on my second one, and I met, while I was going through my recovery, I met Mike Levy. Before long, we just started talking, and he said, well, do you like to hunt? And I said, yes, I love to hunt. So as he got to know my story, I found out his story. And the story was that they run and operate the Freer Deer Camp right here in Freer, Texas. They do deer processing and taxidermy work. And so when I got there, I noticed that they had this thing called the Venado Macho deer contest. And I asked him, Mike, what's this all about? And he said, well, we raise money for an injured a recipient or a benefactor that might need some help. The men and women that are separating from the military right now, there's a window that they go through. There may be a year or two that they go without funds. And those men and women are struggling to pay the bills and to make ends meet. They select a recipient, and that recipient receives 100% of the funds that they raise for that individual. So they've been doing this for 22 years, and this is the 7th year that they've been doing it for the military members that are out there. Every walk of life, if you want to help those men and women out there, we have this organization. If you want to give a buck or a penny to, they're here to take it, and they'll give it and pay it forward to those men and women who need it. You can just see that refreshing feeling that they get, like, wow, I'm finally getting back to doing something with the brothers in arms and the men and women I served with in the military. So it brings back that camaraderie that we had in a different way. So I can't be more thankful than to come to a ranch like the Covenant Ranch, where Josh and Cassie and their family basically open up their arms. And again, they're not military either, but they treat us like we're gold out here. Feed us, sleep us, house us, you name us, take us around here, drive us to our blinds, give us advice on how to take a deer, where to look for them, what to do, educate us, and just open up their arms, open up their hearts to us, and they're just they're just a salt of the earth kind of people.
Colorado Buck and all his adventures on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Where in the World is Colorado Buck. This segment brought to you by Midway USA. Just about everything for shooting, hunting, and the outdoors.
It was a lot of fun to come back, see some of the same guys, meet some new guys, and then also to see Jason Pacheco again and meet his wife. I wasn't expecting them. I didn't know they were going to be there.
My name's Jason Pacheco, and I'm from Las Vegas, New Mexico. It's been amazing to get out and get away from all the hustle and bustle of life and work and everything that comes with it. And you kind of come out here and you forget about all that stuff. You've got bills and all your worries, and you're focused on your mission to get a deer and make new friends, make new memories, and especially be out here with my wife and get to have fun together and actually see her get her first buck. So it's been awesome. It's supposed to be my buck, but I gave it to her because I'm a gentleman.
Just getting my first buck out here on Covenant Ranch was really exciting, but nerve-wracking as well. In my head, all I could think of was, I hope I'm getting the right one, and I hope I don't miss, because my husband will never let me live this down.
We were waiting on several other bucks, and that one came out, and you don't miss it or pass an opportunity like that up. So for her to be able to put the hammer on him and put him down the way she did that quick, and just get her hands on that buck and see her with it was pretty awesome.
It's just something about getting that first big animal, beautiful. It makes you a little nervous.
There was like 3 of them on the hit list that we were looking for. So the other 2 were kind of up for grabs, whichever one came out first. We kind of had to take a different approach and get out of the blind and kind of make a move on one when we saw him. And he went around a bend and we walked up over there, and while we were searching for him, the light was dimming, light was fading, and we had an opportunity present itself on a nice 10-point, and I couldn't pass it up. He was a perfect broadside shot, and he stayed there looking at us. So, just dropped the hammer on him.
My experience these past few days has been remarkable, to say the least. To have my first hunt surrounded with tons of wounded vets whose sense of humor is great considering what they've been through. So having that opportunity with Venado Macho to bring me out here and give me the opportunity to experience what these guys get to experience, that relaxation, that peace of mind, because these wounded vets that Venado Macho helps out, they've been through some tough times. So, excuse me. And as a caregiver, I see it firsthand. So seeing the camaraderie that these guys have for each other, whether it's Army, Marine Corps, Air Force, whatever it is, they all come together as one, and it's great to see them get that brotherhood back. And I guess you could say I was one of the guys this weekend. They gave me a lot of tough love. But it's been a great time and a great experience.
So it's been pretty cool being able to see Colorado Buck again. I'd hunted with him before, and he was actually with me when I got my first whitetail, so that was awesome. So to not knowing that he was going to be here and then have him here was like a surprise in itself, but it was actually pretty cool because we were talking back and forth about the buck that we had got, and he's like, well, put that behind us and let's focus on the one you're going to get now. So that was pretty cool.
So I think that's what made me even more nervous, not only having my husband there with the little pressure, but having this hunter that this is his go-to thing. Every day he sleeps, eats, and breathes hunting. I'm just sitting there like, I can't miss this buck in front of Colorado Buck. I just can't. But with that said, having him with me, that's just, I met Colorado Buck and I got my first buck. It's maybe he's good luck.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome getting to shoot that gun again, the Colorado Buck Special Edition rifle. It was a 7 mag that was made by Montana Rifle Company. He's got a Nikon scope on it. I actually had zeroed that scope the last time, that rifle the last time when I had got the other buck. So he's like, you're still dead on like you left them. It doesn't kick at all, and it's real smooth, and just to be able to shoot that again was pretty cool.
Where in the World is Colorado Buck is brought to you by Norma Ammunition, precision ammunition for the serious hunter. Nikon Optics, trust earned. Nikon. Midway USA, just about everything for shooting, hunting, and the outdoors. Worldwide Trophy Adventures. The Mule Deer Foundation. Kenetrek Boots. And the Colorado Buck Special Edition Rifle. This segment brought to you by Nikon Optics. Trust earned. Nikon.
My name is Jason March, originally born and raised in Sacramento, California. I reside now in Lavernia, Texas. Coming out to this ranch is like my second time. It's phenomenal. It's great camaraderie, it's great people, and it's a lot of therapy for some people. You couldn't ask for more. I mean, I'd advise anybody else to do it. You know, for an experience that's never happened for some people, to get to do certain things that they don't get to do, for a once-in-a-lifetime chance to do something, do it. I was a platoon leader in Iraq. December 5th, I was deployed to Iraq. August 27th of 06, I was shot in the back of the head by a sniper, destroyed the right side of my face. I've had over 90 surgeries. I was flown from Iraq to Landstuhl, Germany, in flight from Landstuhl, Germany to back here to the States. I had 2 strokes, paralyzed my left side of my body. I'm still currently paralyzed in my left hand. I have TBI, traumatic brain injury, and PTSD, and everything else that goes with it. I know exactly what other, I say, wounded soldiers are going through, because I've been there, done that. If I can say anything to help them, is to better themselves, is to accept their accident and pick up and move on. Don't be a couch potato. Okay, do something with your life. Be an example. Myself, what has happened to me, I try to help those who are having the same injury and lead them to try to better themselves, give them tools to react to individuals that want to help themselves. Come down to stuff like this is therapy. Stuff like this is getting away from the city, the hospital, and that type of stuff. It's interacting with other soldiers that are still, they're not in, but you're interacting with other soldiers, which makes you think that you're still in, not think, but you feel like you're still in. You know, and it's great hospitality, camaraderie, and stuff like that. I mean, interacting with others, because what people do when they're injured, like myself, is they like to cocoon. They want to get back into that little hole and just hide. And that's not what you want, because those that do that are those that we end up finding missing. And I'm tired of missing my friends. Been there, done that. I want to prevent that to happen.
With Colorado Buck, and I'm gonna tell you, that's a special guy too. I had a chance to hunt with him and talk, and I really like where he's taking and wanting to do things with the military and our first responders, and I can just see that he has a special place in his heart for the military.
You have one of your babies over there fighting for this country, or your uncles, or that might be a husband, a wife, sister, brother, whatever it might be. You learn day in and day out what it's like to live with that. They put their lives on the line for you. for me.
Hunting with Colorado buck is a great experience, and just to hear what he's done and been through, where he's gone and experienced, doing something like that with him and me being military is, sharing stories is awesome.
And it doesn't matter what branch or what war or where you was at. The fact that you served, to me, you're a hero. That's what a hero is to me. That's a wrap for this week. If any of you feel like I do, that it's an honor to be a part of anything or any attempt in any way to help give back to these heroes. Thanks for watching. I do hope you enjoyed today's show, and I hope that you catch us next week somewhere in the world for a brand new one. Until then, God bless every one of you. God bless every veteran. And thanks for watching.
Closed captioning provided by Rocky Top Outfitters. Book your hunt with Colorado today at HeyColoradoBuck.com. We'll see you on the hunt.
When you have a relationship with people that's been in these wars, it changes you. And there's a lot of you that's watching that have. Your knees ain't just for walking around on.